Is buying on Sabbath a sin?
Yes, yes. And selling. No business on Sabbath.
What if I stay home and keep Sabbath and honor God? What's the point of joining church and being baptized where I find people with problems and bad attitudes and characters?
But you have problems and bad attitudes too. Huh? Come join the family. Are you following me? A family of bad attitudes and problems. We all need Jesus. Are you following me? Didn't I tell you Jesus said, have I not chosen you 12? One of you is a devil. Come to church now. Let's go to Leviticus 23. A lot of people think I can stay home and worship God. You're wrong. Or if you can come to church, you're wrong. I speak with respect, but I want to speak clearly. You're dead wrong. Leviticus 23. Let's understand something about the Sabbath. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim, sober, be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. Now, when predators are hunting, they're looking for 4 kinds of prey. The old, the sick, the young, or the injured, I think. One of those 3. If you watch any clip of a cheetah hunting or a lion, they will identify an animal in the herd, and they will run past other animals to get to that one because they've identified a weakness. The devil, like a roaring lion, walketh about, looking for isolated Christians. Because if you think you're all right by yourself, you are wrong. The Bible says, forsake not the assembling of yourselves as the manner of some is, especially as you see the day coming. And that day is the day of atonement. We're in that day now. And on the day of atonement, let's go to Revelation chapter 3. Are you there? Revelation 3:17. What does that say? Because thou sayest, I am rich and increased with goods, and have need of nothing. Spiritually rich. I am rich, increased with goods, and have need of nothing. And knowest not that thou art wretched, miserable, poor, blind, and naked. Someone who considers himself spiritually rich, and that wealth is not Christ himself, is blind to his true condition. It is dangerous, and this is the description of God's church in the end time. That's us, the Laodicean church. I'm rich, increased with goods. I have need of nothing. The church pressed me, I ought to preach, but people would tell me, you ought to preach or you ought to teach. They constantly told me that. So one way is to listen to members of the church who have observed you. Another way, your parents, because they know you. Another way is to take a test. The church has several spiritual gifts tests, or you may take an aptitude test, which also identifies, if it's a good test, what your strengths are. You can do those things, and of course, number 1, you ask God. God is a God who loves to talk. Ask God as you make an effort to find out for yourself. Don't ask God and fold your arms. Ask him as you make concentrated efforts to find out, and the Lord will guide you. But as you do that, don't be idle. Whatever you're doing, do your best. So when the gift is identified, you will come to that gift with a habit of excellent work. But everyone has a gift, because that's how the church is built up. Everyone has a gift. And it's sad when a person never uncovers that gift.